Hey everyone, and welcome to my first tutorial ever. Now today's tutorial is technically a MacBook tutorial, but it's a MacBook tutorial featuring Final Cut Pro. Because today I'm going to be talking about how to import fonts into Final Cut Pro. And what I didn't realize at the time is that when you import a font into Final Cut Pro, it also imports it into your MacBook fonts. So I'm going to be showing you the basics and using Final Cut Pro as an example of how to use that font. Okay, so here I have the Guardians of the Galaxy title, and for those of you who don't know what Guardians of the Galaxy is, Guardians of the Galaxy is a hit Marvel movie that came out a while back. People love it. There's a sequel. It's awesome. Anyway, back to the tutorial. So here we have Guardians of the Galaxy, and over here is in Helvetica. I don't even know how to pronounce that font. Whatever this font is, it's in it. And that's pretty lame because the actual title art of Guardians of the Galaxy is very, very cool. So here's what I want to do. I want to get the Guardians of the Galaxy font. And I want to make it look like the movie, or at least as similar as I can. So I want to import the font, and what I have to do that is first I have to get my hands on the font. Okay, so what I do is I go down into Chrome, and there are two different websites I found that are very reliable. One is defont.com, very useful. Another one is 1001 free fonts, and I'm assuming it only has 1001 free fonts. So here we have two different websites. I usually go with defont.com, but if defont.com doesn't have what you're looking for, you can go to 1001 free fonts. I'm also sure that there's a ton of other websites for free fonts. This is just what I found in a few minutes of researching. Anyway, I want to get the Guardians of the Galaxy font, and after doing a little research, I found that the name of the font is Guardians. They also have a bunch of categories here for different types. For instance, you have science fiction. So if you're looking for the Guardians of the Galaxy font, you can click on science fiction. If you're not sure what kind of font you're looking for, this is really helpful because there's a bunch of different categories that you can just look for your style, and then you can pick one out of that. Anyway, but since I know what the font is, I'm going to search it. Bingo, there it is, and click enter. Okay, so this is not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is this one right here. Now, this one looks a lot like Guardians of the Galaxy, or pretty similar. So here we have Guardians, and what I need to do is I need to download it. So I just click download. Wait for this to pop up. It's in a zip archive, and we'll get to that in just a minute, but you click save. You save it wherever you want. I usually save it to my downloads. It's the easiest, quickest way to do it. You can save it wherever you like. You click save. Wait for it to download, and then now that it's downloaded, you go into your Finder, which is the little smiley face. Looks like Two-Face actually. Anyway, and you go into your downloads or wherever it is that you download. So here it is. I have the Guardians font right there. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to open that. And the way to open a zip file on MacBook is very easy. All you do is click it. I know, super easy. Bam, here is the folder. Let me just drag it over here. Here's the folder for the Guardians font. So I'm going to open that up real quick. And here I have three different files here. I have the Guardians TTF, so .ttf, license.txt, and readme.txt. We're just going to delete these two right there and move those. We don't even need those, okay? All we need is this Guardians TTF file, okay? So the next step is very simple. All we do is we go into my applications, or your applications, and we scroll until we find Font Book, or you can search for it. I usually just scroll for it. So here we have Font Book. This is what it looks like. Here we have Font Book. You open Font Book. Once that is opened, you go in. So here it is. I'm just going to bring it to all fonts real quick. Here we have all my fonts in total. Okay, so all fonts is all the fonts that you have in total. Computer is the one that automatically came from, and user right here is the ones that I've already imported. So here I have Bungee Hairline, Senzel Decorative, Diamond Dust, Android Serif, ones that I have already imported. So now I need to import a new one. So all I do is click this little plus button right here. Click that, and boom, there you go. Let me bring us to downloads real quick. So here I am in downloads, which is where we downloaded, or you go to wherever you downloaded it, but I downloaded it in downloads. So you go into your Guardians folder, which is where the font is. You click guardians.ttf and click open. And bam, here it is right here. It imported, pretty simple. A little warning may come up saying that this font needs to be validated. All you click is the checkbox and let it in. Bingo, here is a little example text. So voila, here it is, imported into my fonts. But now you're thinking, how do I get that font into my Final Cut Pro? Easy. All you do is X out of my fonts, X out of this little Finder application. We don't need that anymore. We go back into Final Cut Pro and we X out. You just have to restart Final Cut Pro and boom. So now I'm going to restart it, open it back up, wait for that to open. And here we are back in Final Cut Pro. All you do is you highlight the text that you're going to want to change. Go into your fonts, scroll up because it's called Guardian, so I'm assuming it's going to be right up here, and boom, here's our Guardian's font. So of course you're going to want to adjust the size on that, bring the size up a bit, and bam, it looks quite a lot like the Guardians of the Galaxy tile art. So voila, that is how you import a font into your computer. If you guys like this tutorial, please like and subscribe so I can keep making really awesome videos. For those of you who like more tutorials, comment, because this is probably the last one I'm ever going to do. Anyway, if you want more, just comment and I'll definitely take into consideration. Until the next video, have a great day, guys.